Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday, October the 1st. Yep, we have finished September. We're now into October. I absolutely enjoyed our September. We had beautiful weather. We had numerous barbecues in the backyard with people over and just enjoying this extended summertime temperatures. And even with the leaves falling from the trees, it just felt so gorgeous to be outside and celebrating the beautiful weather that we've had. I look forward to what happens in October. I know October is filled with all sorts of things, not the least of which is Thanksgiving coming up in 2 weeks' time, and the AGM, the annual general meeting, coming up in 3 weeks' time. But there are all sorts of other things that are happening, programs that are starting, new courses that are starting in October, a lot of things that are going on and beginning. And I hope that you find ways of connecting and being engaged with the things that are going on. This morning I'd like to focus a little bit on a passage of scripture from Psalm chapter 37, verses 3 to 6. And this is what he says: "Trust the Lord and do good things. Live in the land and practice being faithful. Be happy with the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Entrust your ways to the Lord. Trust him, and he will act on your behalf. He will make your righteousness shine like a light, your just cause like the noonday sun." What an encouraging scripture to start off a new month. That we trust in the Lord, but we also do good things. We live in the land, but we don't just live in the land, we also practice being faithful. These things are part of what it means being a follower of Christ, being a disciple of Christ, or an apprentice of Jesus, as we sometimes hear these days. It's not just saying, yes, I have made a commitment to Christ and me and him are good. It's actually doing good things, living your life in the land that God has called you to live in, but also acting in ways that demonstrate his faithfulness, his goodness, and his enduring love for his creation. And so we live in the land, we dwell in the land, but we also practice being faithful to the God who is the Lord over all the land. And like that, he says, be happy with the Lord. Let the Lord be sufficient for all of what you need. And then your heart's desire will be satisfied. And then he goes on, if you do this, if you live that way in your life, he says, and trust him, he will act on your behalf. He'll make your righteousness shine like a light, your just cause like the noonday sun. We often want to have people know that we are people of integrity. We are people who want to be known for doing the right things in the right way at the right time, as a testimony not only of our own integrity, but hopefully more so as a testimony to our faith in who God is and our desire to live as Jesus' disciples in this life. And how we do that isn't just by trusting in God, but it's also by acting rightly and doing good things. And then God uses all that to accomplish his good purposes for us in the meantime. Well, I hope that you have a wonderful week this week. And if you haven't signed up for some of the courses that are going on, I know there's a course on Daniel, there's Freedom Session that's going on, there's Experiencing God coming up later on. There's a whole variety of things that we can engage in and help to educate ourselves as to who God is and the things that he is teaching us through his word, but also to make ourselves available to be quick to answer when people ask for the hope that we have within us. God bless you. Praying for you this week.